Oh, hello, sisters. Giving you an update on our beloved priestess, Marsha Lange. And as many of you know, she has been ill physically for 2 or 3 years and has been declining in the last little while. And we've gone to visit her frequently. She fell and was taken to the hospital. And on your behalf, as members, we, of course, lit a candle for her and started our prayers at that time. And today, hospice called us and said, could we come and do last rites since we were the church of her choice? And of course, we went to San Dimas Hospital at about noon, and we were so lucky that no one else had arrived yet. They were planning on taking her off life support, and yet nobody had arrived. So we had a moment to just, we had about half an hour to be just alone with her. And we made an altar with one of her goddesses. We laid the beads that she loved on her chest. And we laid across her belly the a red cord that we use. And this was mine, but we laid it on her belly, and she was not conscious, but of course we know they can feel the presence. And so we recited the Shakta as she wished it, and we, let me see if I have it right here. I might have left it in the car. Oh, here it is. Yes. Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundaya Viche. O Divine Mother, source of wisdom, heart, and transforming power, we call upon you now. To the goddess who abides in all beings as power, we bow again and again. Rest now, Marsha, in the Mother. Return to the source from whom you arose. You are held in luminous Shakti. Om, peace, peace, peace. We recited that many times in multiples of 9, which is the number of completion, of course, as you know. And we sang her songs. And we sang this song, Return Again. Return again, return again, return to the home of your soul. Return again, return again, return to the home of your soul. Return to who you are, return to what you are, return to where you are born and reborn again. Return again, return again, return to the home of your soul. And we sang the song we always sing, we all come from the goddess, and to her we shall return like a drop of rain. We sang that many times. We sang, we are a circle. We are a circle within a circle with no beginning and never ending. And we recited many other prayers of Goddess. And when I called in the names of all of the members I could think of who she knew, many of you, her eyes fluttered, and she knew. And so if you're a member of the Goddess Temple, then you were there. And the family arrived, and it was time for her to be removed from life support. That was her wish, no heroic measures. And so she was taken off life support, and she continued to breathe. on her own, shallowly. And oh, I forgot to tell you, when I was singing the songs before everyone got there, the door was slightly ajar, and the ICU is all made of glass. You know, you can see into every room. And I sang softly because I didn't want to disturb anyone, but pretty much all of the ICU stopped when I started singing. I think out of respect, they just sort of, the nurses just sort of stopped and just were quiet for a bit. So the whole floor stopped for Marsha and her ceremony, her goddess ceremony that you are very much part of. So she was taken off life support, and uh, we were all there supporting her, and she continued to breathe. And then the family left, and I stayed for a bit um, because it's unknown as to how long it will take for her heart to stop. But the nurse said it will be pretty fast. And as I was there, she did begin that type of breathing. I forget the name of it, but it's a kind of breathing that you start that's kind of rattly in the throat that indicates that there's not too much longer left before she moves on. And our belief, as you know, is that it doesn't happen like one moment she's here and then next moment she's entirely gone. We do believe that the spirit leaves the body in stages, and so by the senses. So first taste goes, can't taste anything, and then eyesight goes, can't see anything. Then as the body declines further and pulls away, as the soul pulls away from the body, the each sense drops away. Some traditions say that hearing is the last to go, and that's why it's really important to speak prayers and comforting words. Other traditions say touch is the last to go. So as I was singing, I was at the foot of her bed holding her feet, so she would know we were there with her. And so I stayed for a bit after she was breathing on her own, and all life support had been taken away. And uh, I gave her some final blessings from all of us, and then I departed, and they will let us know when they consider a time of death. And we just know that there is no death. There's only birth and rebirth and continuation. And Marsha's soul is doing what she intends to do. And we send her all this loving energy with our lamps that we have lit. And if you haven't yet, please light a candle for Marsha, if you feel so called, if you knew her, and keep it lit as long as you can, and keep it safe, keep it in a safe place. Some people put them in the bathtub overnight to keep them safe. So that's your update. Our beloved priestess, Marsha Lange, is crossing over today, and we very likely will have a memorial service that will be both in person and by Zoom. So if you're far away, you can attend by Zoom. And if you're here in Orange County, you can attend in person at 21 Navarre, our regular interim museum place. Let me know if you have any questions. We send all our blessings to our beloved priestess Marsha. What a tremendous privilege it has been to know her. Blessed be.